for a while now. We have the Camaro dug out of storage, and we're driving to work for the very first time today. And I love this car. It is punchy. It handles like it's on rails. And man, it gets a lot of attention. Hoping that it doesn't get some police attention this morning, because I have a fog light out. I was putting in my little harness adapter thingy to make my fog lights, not just daytime running lights. I took one of the bulbs out to put in one of the new ones, and guess what? I ordered the wrong ones. I ordered LED fog light bulbs for a non-RS package, which I guess are different. I don't see how that makes any sense, or why it's necessary to have two different bulbs for the same fog light, you know, but it is what it is. Touch it off on this corner, see if I can get a little squirrely. Yeah, like I said, loving it. It's been a long anticipated winter for me to be able to drive this car, because I bought it during the winter. I test drove it around a little bit, you know. Obviously you're not going to buy a car without driving it. But after the purchase, it got put on a flatbed, brought back to New York, and got put in the garage, where it spent the winter, where we did some little knick-knacky things to it. A lot of this stuff I probably should have videotaped, but I didn't, because I just wanted to get it done. I didn't get as much time this winter to work on this car like I'd hoped. But today I've already delivered my long tubes and my exhaust to the shop where I work. So today it might be a working day off for me, just so I can work on my own car, you know what I'm saying? We'll see. Be nice, right? It's supposed to be a beautiful 76 degrees today. And I can't wait. It's funny. This car has a stock exhaust on it right now, and I'm sorry that I just paused right there, but when I downshifted, it still slightly pops through the tailpipes. At least I hope that's what it is. But anyway, guys, we'll see you in a minute. Okay guys, so we're on the boat, so I can talk a little bit better now. Turn some AC on here. Wow, my AC compressor sounds like garbage. Oh well. Car's been sitting, probably gotta clean some chum off it, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, so this is my first real drive in this car. The other day we went for a quick little cruise, and I absolutely love the car. It's comfortable. It's impressively quick. Could be faster. It'd be nice if it was faster, but good things come in time, right? So the only thing that I don't like about this car so far is, to me, the transmission feels notchy. I don't know if that makes any sense. If you own a Camaro, you probably know what I'm talking about. It's just, I don't know how to explain it other than it feels notchy to me. But it is a very badass car. So today we are going to be installing the exhaust and long tube headers. That's my new, this is like my new thing right now. So good. It says, okay, hydrate the beast. It includes purified water, helps reduce fatigue, it gives you energy, helps increase concentration, and it has vitamins B3 and B6. It doesn't say anything about the guarana and all that weird stuff. It's basically like Monster's Gatorade. So yeah, it's pretty good. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Don't really have anything more to talk about today other than we're in the car. And I'm super stoked about it. And I love him. Her, I'm sorry, her name is Beatrice. It has been a very long winter of anticipation. Over the winter, what did I do to this car? We changed the wheels and tires. We debadged it. We installed the bow tie delete. We installed the cold air intake, which, by the way, is amazing, but I'm going to be doing a review video on that after. We painted the hood, put on our 6.2 decals on the hood, put in the black bezels for the taillights, put on the roof spoiler, which I really don't like that much on this car. I went with a larger vent shade style one, and I don't like it. So it's probably going to be coming off. But we'll run it until we get another one, maybe a smaller one, like Camaro times. I like that spoiler a lot. We painted the trunk this winter, and we just tinkery things. We changed out the bulbs on the exterior of the car to LED. It's got red LED turn signals, which if anybody's got any input, the thing I don't like about that is now my car tells me when I turn the signal on that I have to check my left front and my right front turn signals because of the LED. So there's that. We still have some excuse me, leftover bulbs. These are the extras for the reverse. These are the LED fog lights I bought that don't fit. Still have some 194s. Yeah. Alright, we'll be back later. Turn off. Alright guys, look. Everything's on the floor. Only took me about an hour and a half to get everything off. Wanted to strip it all off first. We did end up cutting the mufflers right there. I can pull the tips out of there without screwing up my valance. They're all in. Huh? Getting ready to do the first test fire. Jesse, you want to come hold this behind the car? I want to videotape the revs, new exhaust. Ready?
Yep. Cheers, Rich.
So guys, I know the install video of this was a little vague, but this is the Manzo eBay full exhauster from the headers back. The whole kit cost me about roughly $500, okay? The overall fitment of this exhaust was excellent. There was only one minor adjustment that needed to be done, and that's where your steering sector, from your steering wheel to your steering rack, the skinny round bar, the header was so close to that I did not trust that when the headers heated and swelled, they wouldn't rub. So I had to remove the steering sector anyway to get the header in. So while I did that, I marked out where it was going to fall. I heated the header slightly, and I dimpled it with a ball peen hammer just to give the steering sector that little bit of leeway, which is okay. If you've watched any professional engine builders shows such as Engine Masters here on YouTube, you will see that they take sledgehammers to headers and it does not affect performance. So do not worry about putting a small dimple in your header. It is not going to change a thing. Secondly, the stock gaskets that come with the headers, throw them right in the garbage. They're garbage. They are garbage. They're pretty much, you can see daylight through the gasket material. I went and spent extra $45 on the triple layered Mr. Gasket aluminum gaskets. Do not waste your money. Go to General Motors and buy the factory GM manifold gaskets. They work great, they fit great. That's what I used, because the tolerances are so tight with the header that anything extra, you will not have room. I mean, the fitment is tight, but it is nice. I have no rubbing, no vibrations. The car, the idle, as you can hear right now, is not loud. But as soon as you touch her off, Mr. She blats. And it's got that old school long tube header cackle at low speeds, and it's just, the noise is epic. The sound is epic. It sounds great. The fitment is great. For the money, I would greatly suggest this exhaust for anybody. I had to do a little bit of modification on my 2SS rear valance because the exhaust passes through, and the tips on this particular exhaust are 4-inch, and they're slightly too big to fit through. So one thing you can do is you can cut the tip off, use the stock and weld the stock tip that comes with your factory mufflers on, or you can do what I did and take the exhaust bezel out and grind just a little bit off the inside, because that's all you have to do. Put them back in. The exhaust fit flush, the alignment was great. The noise is phenomenal. I can't get over how good this car sounds on a budget exhaust. And
back up a little bit and go around.
Okay. Sorry, guys. Will you die? Sorry guys, had to get on the boat. But anyway, it's great. I wouldn't change a thing. The quality is good. The welds are good. I love it. The bell flares fit perfect. It's a complete bolt together system, other than the couple little modifications I told you about, but that's your personal preference. It did clear the steering sector. I was just paranoid about the closeness of it. Like I said, you can use your factory tips. If you have a regular SS or 2SS that does not have the exhaust cut out square bezels, this exhaust will be perfect for you. So please hit that red button, comment, like. I didn't get a whole lot of time to film the process. It's pretty cut and dry. I removed the plug wires and the spark plugs. The headers slide right into the bottom. You do not need a lift to do this project, although it does help. The hardest part of the whole project, I'm not going to lie to you, is you have to pull the dipstick out of the passenger side. You got to remove it from the oil pan, and feeding it back down through the header to find that sweet spot where it goes and lines up with the bolt is complicated, but you can do this job at home. All the bolts came out of my heads. It was simple. Remember, after the install, run the car for a little while, get the headers hot, get everything to stretch and fit, and while it is still warm, re-torque your header bolts. I threw the bolts that came with the headers in the trash along with the gaskets, and I went and bought my own Mr. Gasket stainless steel header bolts. They're considered a grade 8 bolt. They will not break. They should not break. So please, guys, check the video out, follow the car. I got some more stuff coming for it. Small stuff for now, maybe. But there is this blue bottle with an orange label. No, not quite. It's just, I'm not going to explain to you what the bottle actually looks like, but all of you will get the gist of a blue bottle with an orange label, I hope, in my garage with the kit to install it, and that's probably going to come soon. The other thing, I'm sorry that I forgot to mention about these headers. A lot of people don't want to run long tubes because of, they say it has to be tuned to keep the engine light out. That is a myth. I bought the O2 extenders, the non-foulers, put them in. I've driven 100 miles. My trip home is almost 100 miles, and I'm almost there. And I have no engine light, no running issues. The car does run a little rich, but with a handheld programmer, you can adjust for the long tubes, and you will be golden. So, thank you. Have a good day. Bye.